Fidel Castro's famous statement, "I am not a communist." In the early years after the Cuban Revolution, 1959, Fidel Castro repeatedly denied being a communist in interviews and speeches.
I am not communism. I am not agree with communism.
However, within just a few years, he would fully align with the Soviet Union and declare Cuba a socialist state. After overthrowing U.S.-backed dictator Fulgencio Batista in January 1959, Castro was cautious about openly supporting Marxism-Leninism. The U.S. was already suspicious of his leftist views, and he wanted to avoid early conflicts with Washington. In interviews, he stated, "I am not a communist, nor is the revolutionary movement. The revolution is humanist, it is democratic." He also claimed that his government's goal was simply justice, not ideology. By 1961, tensions between Cuba and the U.S. had exploded. The U.S. cut diplomatic ties with Cuba. The CIA-backed Bay of Pigs invasion, April 1961, failed, strengthening Castro's power. The U.S. imposed a trade embargo, pushing Cuba closer to the Soviet Union. In December 1961, Castro made a historic speech where he openly admitted he was a Marxist-Leninist. "I am a Marxist-Leninist and will be one until the end of my life." This was a major turning point. He had gone from denying communism to fully embracing it. Why did Castro initially deny being a communist? There are several possible reasons. Tactical strategy. He wanted to avoid early conflict with the U.S., which was hostile to communist governments. Maintaining support. Many Cubans supported the revolution, but were not communists. Declaring communism too soon could have cost him popular support. Gradual ideological shift. Some argue that Castro wasn't fully committed to communism at first, but radicalized over time due to U.S. aggression. While Castro initially denied being a communist, he quickly embraced socialism after facing U.S. hostility. His shift towards Marxism-Leninism shaped Cuba's future, leading to its decades-long alliance with the Soviet Union and its role as a symbol of communist resistance during the Cold War.